And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Throwing to start the drive. Ramos.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Saints, first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Ramos escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Ramos flushed out right.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Ramos. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Off play action. Ramos. And he fires one, but incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. Now Ramos. Throwing to start the drive.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Ramos. And he completes it to Wilson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Ramos.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And Kamara's going to have a Saints first down as he'll get this up to...
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Trying the left side with Kamara. And shutting him off, now open field. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
That's good for another Saints.
Off the play fake. Ramos. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerron Johnson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints have moved out in front.
Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown.
Throwing to start the drive. Ramos.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Titans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, he's a high draft pick, so maybe a bit of a mulligan, but you never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time to do it, right? Let's get the kinks out. He's still got to learn how to read coverages, still has to learn the entire offense.
He threw the interception on the previous drive, but that only led to 3 points. Defense held him to a field goal. They're still working with a lead here as they start out 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Operating from the gun, Ramos.
That is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. Ramos.
That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw. Ramos. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that.
The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. As Shaheed going to go in motion.
Ramos now throwing to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Jack Gibbons on the coverage.
Looking to throw. Ramos.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Ramos.
He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Titans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he.
Now they're a little further behind the 8 ball after the interception led to the.
To throw is Ramos. Throwing to start the drive.
Olave over the middle.
And all A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards.
On the play. And the Saints, first down. First and 10.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for the end zone.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Ramos. Complete. It's Johnson. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Ramos being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Saints have got it back to within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters.
It all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but part of the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to work the ball in closer and take a more high percentage pass to try and tie the game, but the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher.